Odilo TV here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Yeah, you guys. So, Steven Espinoza is talking crazy, you know, about the Jamal Charlo and Boo Boo Andrade fight, right? And let's see what he says, right? Showtime head on Charlo Andrade. The time has already passed for that. What are you talking about? So see, this is the type of stuff I be talking about. But people will not hold, Showtime accountable, right? But let me read a little bit of it. Well, let's go to where he started talking. Okay, now this is what Espinoza said. He said, I don't hear anybody except for a few notable people who are pushing for Charlo Andrade, Espinoza told FightHype.com. I don't really see it's not something I see on social media or when I'm out in the public that the people say that that's the fight you have to make. I just don't. A part of it is Andrade has been as a part of it is Andrade hasn't been as visible as he's been on the zone fighting guys who don't have the biggest names. I just don't think there's a whole lot of demand for it. Right? And I know I killed that, you guys. But so it's a lot of demand for Jamal Charlo versus Saluki Espinoza. Right? So it's a lot of demand for Jamal Charlo versus Saluki. Hell no, it's not. That's why the fight didn't go on. Because the tickets wasn't selling, wasn't nobody interested in that trash. Right? You trying to fight Saluki after Boo Boo Andrade already fought this man a couple of years ago, bro. Right? Now let's blast out Espinoza, right? Man, because the last time I checked, man, but Eddie Hearn them sent Jamal Charlo an offer for $7 million for a one-fight deal. Yes, and I'm already on it. Look, Hearn offers Charlo one-fight deal for Andrade. May unification. And this article was in December 2019. Hearn told BoxingScene.com that the terms of the deal are similar to what he just procured with Mikey Garcia, which was a one-fight, $7 million deal with the option to extend to face Jesse Vargas on the zone. With the option, you don't have to, do two fights. So knock off the seed. This is the type of stuff that people don't be understanding about Showtime and the PBC and all these guys, bro. It's all smoke and mirrors. So Jamal Charlo could have went to the zone for one fight, uno, One fight and made $7 million fighting Boo Boo Andrade for a unification match. Now, have you ever seen the PBC offer Boo Boo Andrade $7 million? Now, have Steven Espinoza, have he came out of his pocket and, and said, hey, Boo Boo, you come on over here, we give you $7 million for one fight? Hell no. Come on, bro. Salute Michael Buffer. What you say? I was on the Boxing Voice and they asked Danny name, and I asked Danny name me Wilder top tier names, and they said Washington to Brazil. For real? Damn, that's his top tier names, Washington and Brazil. Nah, man. I put Louis King Kong Ortiz and King Kong Ortiz and Stavern. So you have to say Stavern because Stavern was the champion. Right? Like Dominic Brazil, he never was a champion. Gerald Washington never was a champion. So you have to say Bermain Stavern. You have to say Louis King Kong Ortiz and Bermain Stavern. That's what I would say. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to just look at that, right? Louis King Kong Ortiz and Bermain Stavern. Man, he said it with passion. You crazy. Oh, man, he said it with passion too, huh? Oh, man, bro, man. But Wilder, though, he's supposed to be coming back in October versus Hellenius. So that's the word on the street, So hopefully the brother come back, and, and hopefully he can beat Hellenius, man. Like, hopefully Tyson Fury hasn't messed with his punch resistance, man, because he got knocked out brutally, a few times. And, and that messes with your punch resistance. So hopefully, he comes back and he still has, great punch resistance because Hellenius, he can punch. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, though, you guys. But back to this. So Steven Espinoza, he trying to make it seem like that nobody want to see Boo Boo Andrade versus Jermall Charlo, right? We want to see that fight. It's a unification fight at 160. Why in the hell would we want to see that fight? We've been wanting to see that fight just as long as we've been wanting to, bro, like even longer than the damn, but even longer than the Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence Jr. fight. Come on, man. That was the fight before this fight. Right? Then y'all was about to give Jermall Charlo more than him. Right? Man, because he didn't want to, dedicate his life to the PBC, right? He probably wanted a 1-2 fight deal with the PBC so he can shop himself around. Man, but y'all wanted to give Jermall Charlo more than the champion. He was the champion. Boo Boo Andrade was the champion, not Jermall Charlo. Right? Oh yeah, punch quote, bro. They protecting the hell out of this guy. So Steven Espinoza, he trying to make it seem like that we don't want to see Boo Boo Andrade versus Jermall Charlo. We want to see it more than Salucky. $500K for Jamel. Yeah, remember $500K for Jamel and $200K for Boo Boo. Come on, man. How you gonna do that to the champion? You know why you did that? Man, because he didn't want to, agree to all your stuff that, that y'all wanted to hand out to him. He probably like, hell no. Man, I want to shop myself around. Right? Shit, y'all didn't like that. That's just the PBC for y'all. Right? And it's supposed to be for the brothers. No, if you don't get down with a program, it's the middle finger to you, bro. And it don't matter what color you are. Right? Yeah, no, but actually, that's what they say in the article. That's exactly what they say in the article, Michael Buffer. I didn't even get down, I didn't even read down. But that's exactly what they say in the article with Espinoza. They say that they saving him for Benavidez or Canelo. right? That it'll be a bigger fight with Benavidez or Canelo. Neither one of those fighters are at 160. 160. What the hell are you talking about? Boo Boo Andrade got a belt at 160. Right? Like if he haven't vacated it yet, I'm not sure. And bruh. Yeah, man. Now Steven Espinoza, bro, like, you know, like bruh. Man, I see why people be calling him a weasel, right? Oh man, a little weasel, bro. Like I see why they call him one. Man, because you trying to make it seem like that he didn't get an offer, a good offer. $7 million for one fight? And it's a unification? And it's a unification fight? Bro, you can't beat that, right? So if you win, you get the bag and you get another belt. You get the bag and another belt. No, but you didn't want to risk that, man. Like, bro, like this should let people know Showtime is the same way. Showtime is doing what the PBC do. The PBC do what Showtime do. They all doing the same. I mean, they all just protecting these guys, man. Right? And it's pathetic. It's pathetic, and nobody want to say nothing. Right? It's especially, you know, the PBC fanboys. Right? Nobody wants to say anything. It's like, oh man, like they got to go to Showtime. Why do everybody got to go to damn Showtime? Okay, I know that Showtime has been involved in a lot of great fights. I know Showtime has been involved in a lot of great, you know, a lot of great stuff. Okay, I get it. I understand. Right? But at some point, bro, it's like, come on, man. I don't care about that. Wherever you can go and make the fight and you can get the biggest bag, that's where you should be going. All these fighters, all of these fighters, y'all should understand. You should just be a free agent any damn way. All of y'all. Because you never know where the biggest bag gonna be. I thought y'all was prize fighters, right? They love to use that. They love to use that one, right? Oh man, I'm a prize fighter, man. Like I do this, man. Like I just don't get in the ring. Yeah, okay. I hear you. You a prize fighter. So why in the hell is you just signed to this one motherfucker then? No, you should be a free agent, right? That's what I advise my fighter to do. I'll be like, hey, bro, right? Like if I had a managerial position on a fighter, hey, bro, I'll be advising my fighter, hey, bro, hey, check this out. You're not signing no long-term deal with nobody, right? The longest term deal we will sign with anybody is 2 fights. 2. That's it. 2. No 3 fights. You're not getting no 3 fights out of us. 2 fights. Right? And it got to be within a year time. It has to say that on the contract. You have to give us 2 fights within a year time. Every 6 months, we should be in the ring. That's how you take control of your career. Man, and then you go, you go to the Zone, you go to ESPN, you go to PBC, you go to Top Rank, you go to Oscar, you go wherever, and man, you go wherever the biggest bag is at, right? Since y'all want to, just chase money, bro. Like I don't understand. Like just sell Charlo to Benavidez and Spence to Canelo. Exactly, man. Why don't they just do it? Get it over with. That's a real statement, Punch Quote. Just sell them to these guys. Just sell, Spence to Canelo, and just sell Jamal Charlo to damn Benavidez, man. Get it over with. Okay, we're done. All right, they both get their ass whooped. Okay, it's over and done. Right? Stop playing games with us, bro. Steven Espinoza, man, now we're not interested in the Jamal Charlo versus Boo Boo Andrade fight. And we've been asking for this fight for years too. Right? The Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. fight just overshadowed it, but we still been asking for that fight. Right? When Jamal Charlo called out Benavidez, we wanted the fight then. Man, but what did Jamal Charlo do? He changed his whole energy. Then he started talking trash to Benavidez daddy, and Benavidez slapped him or something. He ran behind security. Come on, man. And then he tried to deny it, right? When it's on video. Come on, bro. See, don't you see how these guys, how they try to change reality? He actually tried to make us think that he didn't do what he did. It's on video, Jamal. It's on tape. You can't change what my eyes seen, bro. Come on, man. Like, put it as a co-main event, Charlo. Exactly. That'll be big. Oh, man. Right, then you have Boots on the undercard too versus Stanionis or somebody. Oh, my God, bro. Man, like everybody will get paid, but they don't, man. Okay, and what you say, Michael Buffer? I have ever been stressed out over these guys making fights. I wish I was born in the old. Oh yeah, bro, man. Like I wish I was born in like the early '60s or something like that, man. So I could have seen me some great fights. You know what I'm saying? But you can always go back on YouTube and look at them, man. Right, because I've been looking at old fights lately, man, and those guys was getting it in, man. Like those guys was fighting every month, sometimes every 2 weeks, bro. Right? It wasn't no damn layoff for no year. And no, homie, you back in the ring every 3 weeks, every month. You back in the ring, bro. Fighting the guy that you just lost to. Right? Sometimes. Fighting the guy you just lost to. This dude just knocked your ass out, but you right back in the ring with him 2 weeks later. Right? Then you win. Come on, bro. It's, man, like it's, bro. Real gladiator shit back then, man. Real gladiators. You feel what I'm saying? Now, these guys, right? I mean, today are divas. Right? All of them got a little diva in them. Let's just keep it a buck. All of these guys got diva in them. They get emotional when we talk about them on the internet. They get emotional about every damn thing. Right? But we thought y'all supposed to be gladiators. You supposed to have a heart of ice. Right? You don't supposed to have no feelings or something. I mean, come on, bro. Like, it's like, man, it's soft, man. Soft, man. Soft. Right? Man, let me stop that screen, man. But Steven Espinoza, bro, he needs to be ashamed of himself. Oh, man, like, I don't hear nobody asking about, Jamal Charlo versus Boo Boo Andrade. Oh, I don't hear nobody talking about it. Man, so why we got to make the fight? Nobody's talking about it, right? I think it'll do better. I think Jamal Charlo will do better against Benavidez, and I think he'll do better against Benavidez and Canelo. Oh, I think those fights are more popular. Huh? Bro, just say you don't want to put him up in there with Boo Boo Andrade because you know he's going to lose, right? And then that Canelo prize is off the table, even though y'all been chasing Canelo for How many years? Man, and Canelo ain't even thinking about no damn Jamal Charlo. Let's just keep it honest, y'all. Is Canelo thinking about Jamal Charlo? Hell no. He not thinking about Boo Andrade. He not thinking about Benavidez. He not thinking about none of these guys. He thinking about Triple G. That's what he's thinking about. But all these guys are following him around like puppies. Right now, Canelo, man, but come on, y'all, come on. Come on, y'all, come on. Man, look, and they just following him. Jamal Charlo, man, shit like Andrade, like they just following him. Oh, yeah, come on, master. Come on, master, man. Man, shit, I need the payday, master. Instead of y'all fighting each other, then y'all make your own legacy without Canelo. Y'all build up your own name without Canelo. Then that might make Canelo be like, oh, okay, so you got a little buzz. All right. Let's make it happen now. Right, but y'all don't even, man, y'all don't even think about that shit. Jamal Charlo, you haven't sold 100,000 pay-per-views ever. Andrade, ever. Benavidez, ever. Don't nobody care about y'all undefeated record. Y'all got to fight each other. Jamal Charlo should have fought Laura 2-3 years ago. I don't care if they do got the same damn trainer, right? Or if they had the same trainer at one time. I don't care about that. Man, because it has been other fighters who had the same trainer and they still fought. Facts. So that's not no damn excuse. Right? Let's say Jamal Charlo would have beat Laura. Okay, then you take on Boo Boo Andrade. Okay, now y'all have a good fight. Then y'all take on Benavidez. Y'all have a good fight. You building up your legacy like that without Canelo. Man, but Steven Espinoza, like y'all got to just let it be known, this is, and if you guys don't know that, the rumor on the mill, either it's just rumors, you feel what I'm saying, that Steven Espinoza has, Steven Espinoza and Al Heyman, they've been getting into it lately, right? Because Steven Espinoza want Jamal Charlo to fight Benavidez on pay-per-view on Showtime. And Al Heyman like, no, I want to save him for Canelo. Right? So, y'all, man, I don't know if that's true or not. It's just a rumor mill. You know what I'm saying? It's just a rumor. But, man, like, the writing is on the wall, y'all. The writing on the wall. The writing is on the wall. Right? The writing is on the wall. The PBC, Showtime, whatever it is. This is why Jerron Boots Ennis, he should have never signed over there. I don't know what he was thinking. Right? Jerron Boots Ennis should have never signed over there. He's a dynamic fighter. Period, point blank. He should have never signed over there, man, because they're going to have this young man on the shelf, man. One fight a year, maybe two. They're going to have this young man on the shelf. Right? They hold him back from an IBF title because Spence. Right? Because Spence and Crawford, they holding this shit up now. If these negotiations don't fall where they need to fall, just both of y'all move on, man. So we all can move on, right? Open up the division again so we can get some more great fights. Man, but Steven Espinoza, please stop, bro. Please stop. We want to see Boo Boo Andrade versus Jamal Charlo. Yes, we want to see that fight. We've been wanting to see that fight. He got offered $7 million for one fight. One fight. The same offer that Mikey Garcia got, one fight deal, he got offered the same deal, a one fight deal for $7 million to fight Boo Boo Andrade on DAZN. But y'all don't want to try right now, but y'all don't want to build up DAZN in no way, right? Oh man, no, we're not gonna help out DAZN. No way, no shape, no form. But y'all the ones dying. According to Merriam-Webster. Right? But y'all the ones dying. Okay, what you say, Punch quote? But Punch quote, it's up to the IBF to call the Mando ASAP, but they will do nothing to let the PBC. Yeah, man. Like, it's up to them to call the Mando. Right? And we already know their pockets getting greased because they haven't called one in 4 years. So their pockets are getting greased like a mug. And call the Mando and let the WBC call the and let the WBC call the Thurman Mando. Exactly, man. Like, somebody got to fight, bro. Oh yeah, like Jamal, he never developed like Jamel. Yeah, man, because he didn't have the fights. He didn't want to take the fights that he needed to take. That's what this is all about. He got stagnated. Period, point blank. Jamal Charlo got stagnated. I don't even think that he's really into boxing like that no more. Just to keep it a buck with you guys. I just think he's going through the motions probably at this point. Right? Man, because he looking at his brother and he will never achieve what his brother achieved. Never. Think about it. Jamal Charlo will never be undisputed. Yep, he never developed beyond the J-Rock fight. Exactly, bro. Man, now he will never be undisputed. Just think about that. Jamel got all these accolades and all that and all this, and Jamal just sit right there just looking at him like, right? Pissed off at Al Heyman. Pissed off at Showtime. Pissed off at all these guys. Man, because he know about that $7 million offer to go and unify. Man, he probably can be a unified champion at 160. Think about that. Right, he could probably be a unified champion at the WBC and the WBO at 160 right now. Come on. Man, but they hold him back. I mean, like, they holding him back from that. Right? They holding him back from that. Or he probably holding back himself because you know why? Because they don't want to build up another platform. I don't give a damn about what platform they fight on. Fight. See, this is the problem. We don't want to build up the zone, so we're not going to give the zone none of our fighters. Right? Man, because if you go over there and you mess with the zone, Jamal, you can't come back. That's probably what they told Jamal. Right? You see, did Mikey Garcia go back? Did Mikey Garcia go back to the PBC when he left? No, he didn't. They probably told him the same thing. Okay, once you leave, you know you can't come back. Where Danny Jacobs at? Is he still PBC? Right? When Danny Jacobs left, they probably told him the same thing. When you left, I mean, bro, when you leave, you can't come back. Come on. Sean Porter. What did Sean Porter do after the fight with Crawford? Retired. Because he probably couldn't go back to the PBC. Nobody ever thinks about that type of stuff. Right? Nobody ever thinks about that type of stuff. Like, What if the PBC tell these guys, hey, if you leave and you go and fight with another promotional company, you can't come back here? What if they telling these fighters that? And that's making these fighters not leave the platform. Have anybody thought of that? That can be a scenario too, right? Because who is Danny Jacobs signed with? Punch quote. You should know this, bro. Who is Danny Jacobs signed with now? Right? Or is he retired? Because I haven't heard of him retiring. Right? So who is Danny Jacobs signed with? Remember, Danny Jacobs was on the PBC. Then he left the PBC, then he went to the zone and he started making them M's. Right? That's when he pulled up on Jamal Charlo in the back. Right? And Jamal Charlo was shook. Right? And he was trying to tell y'all right there, like, hey, bro, like, I know how much you make. Danny Jacobs already knew how much they was making. He was on the PBC. He said, bro, I'm making M's. And they wasn't making M's. Right? So who's Danny Jacobs signed to right now? We're going to look that up. I mean, I will find that out for you guys right now, who Danny Jacobs is signed to. Man, because I don't think he's on the PBC anymore. Or unless he just was letting Al Heyman be his advisor and get that get that 20%. Right? Man, because that could be a thing too. Right? He just let Al Heyman get a piece of the pie, and Al Heyman probably let him come back and all that. But I doubt it. I seriously doubt it, you guys. I seriously doubt it. I mean, I'm trying to look it up. Oh, they said that Danny got robbed in his last fight, huh? Brooklyn Natives has fought on Showtime for Al Heyman, Premier Boxing Champion. Fights with Jamal Charlo if he doesn't secure a lucrative showdown with Canelo Alvarez. Oh yeah, man. Now he went back to the PBC. So they say. Yeah, he went back to the PBC, and then he said he got cheated in his last fight or something. I don't know. So he said he went back to the PBC and he got cheated in the fight. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So he back at the PBC, you guys. Yeah, he back at the PBC, but he's probably in the doghouse now, right? Because he had 4 straight fights on the zone, they said. 4 straight fights on the zone, getting that bag, Man, and now he come back to the PBC and lose. Hey, that's how it goes, bro. That's how it goes, Danny. But yeah, you guys, he back on the PBC. So Danny Garcia, he back. But is he in the good graces of Al Heyman? We don't know. We don't know. But he could be in the good graces. I will say this. He could be in the good graces because he could have been giving Al Heyman a percentage of his bag that he was getting from the zone. Right? He could have still had Al Heyman as his advisor and, and he just went to the zone for a few fights. So why can't Jamal Charlo do that? That's the question. Why can't Jamal Charlo do the same thing Danny Jacobs did? Go to the zone for one fight, right? Because it would have been for one fight. And then come on back to the PBC and live happily ever after. Come on, man. Hey, I guess that Jamal Charlo is worth more than Danny Jacobs. Right? So they didn't care about Danny Jacobs leaving, but they would care about Jamal leaving. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But Steven Espinoza, just stop it, bro. Just stop it. Just stop it, man. Your fighter got offered $7 million for one. $7 million. Now, name one time that he has got, that Jamal Charlo has ever got even close to that guarantee. Even close to that guarantee. Name the one time he got even close to $7 million. He haven't even smelt $7 million. Right, for a guaranteed purse. And then they probably would have put it on pay-per-view. And then you get a little share of the pay-per-view revenue too. So you probably would have bumped on up to, 8, 9. Right? Man, because I'm pretty sure it would have, like the fight would have did good because you can't really stream the zone. Right? You got to have the app. So you can't bootleg the zone like these other ones like that. Right? Like the main events. Well, I don't know. Well, I really don't know, because I really don't know about the streaming game. You probably can. You probably can do. I don't know. You probably can't do it. I'm just I don't know about the streaming game, because people always got ways of doing it and, anything on this internet. So I don't know. But as far as I understand, that the zone is, kind of strict on that type of stuff. So you would have sold a few pay-per-views. I'm pretty sure you would have sold more than 100,000. I'm pretty sure you and Boo Boo Andrade can put up more than 100,000 pay-per-views, bro. Probably 200,000. Probably more than that, man, because people want to see the fight. And y'all both talk shit. So y'all would have sold the fight even further. Right? Boo Boo Andrade would have been coming with crazy t-shirts on, with his crazy hats, talking shit to you. Right? With his props and all that. Jamal Charlo would have just been angry and mad as hell and ready just to punch somebody. Come on. Then you got Jermell on the side of him. You got to hold back Jermell. Come on, bro. The fight will sell. Just by the antics alone, in the press conferences, man, it's going to be pushing. It's going to be shoving. It's going to be all that. We already know that's going to be a part of it. People going to have to hold back Jermell. Jermell going to be talking shit from the sideline. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Man, my brother going to knock your ass out, boy. Come on. We already know that. Jamal trying to be, a little cool but aggressive, passive aggressive. It's like, come on, man. We know how it go, man. Boo Boo Andrade talking his big shit on the mic, right, with a t-shirt on, clowning them or something. You feel what I'm saying? Like the Charlo twins. You feel what I'm saying? Like he have something funny. Man, like Jamal. Boo Boo. Come on. And the fight will sell. The casuals will eat it up. We know they will eat it up because they like rivalry. Right? They like confusion and rivalry. They will eat it up. And the fight will sell. Especially on the zone. But no, they like, nah. That's probably a reason why they don't want to, why they don't want it on the zone, because of the sale. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want it on the zone because the fight of a sell a decent amount of pay-per-views. And they want a piece of that, but they don't want to go half with the zone. They want the whole pie. That's the thing about, Stephen Espinoza. He don't want to go half. He want the whole pie. And sometimes in business, you got to compromise, right? To further your entity, you got to compromise with other organizations. Sometimes you have to. You can't do it all by yourself. Sometimes you can't do it all by yourself. You have to compromise with somebody else that's in the same field as you. That's just business. Even if you don't want to do it, you doing it to benefit your business, to grow your business, right? Y'all using each other to grow each other. That's what sure, that's basically what it is. But yeah, you guys, I'm about to get up off of here. Salute. Everybody hit that like button for your boy. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Hit that share. Share this video. You feel what I'm saying? Hit that noti bell so y'all can be notified. This is Odilo TV. Salute, you guys. I'm gone.